2015 Volkswagen Amarok. Customer complaint is that the glow plug light is flashing, and he also got the brake light that's remaining on. He's not sure exactly what happened because all he did was took his vehicle to another shop to do the timing. So let's diagnose this vehicle. This is a 2015 Volkswagen Amarok. We got a flashing glow plug symbol. I'm not sure if the glow plugs are bad or not because I gotta put the scan tool on. The customer came in because he said that the brakes light is remain on. So let's head to the back of the vehicle and let's check out the brake lights. Yep, the brakes light is staying on, and no one's in the van. Okay, so he said that he took it to another shop to do something, have something done with his timing. And now he came out with the brakes light on and he's not sure exactly what's going on. So let's put the scan tool on it and let's see if we could get some sort of direction. The customer did send me the scan codes that he got. I believe he have a scan tool, but let's see what's going on with my scan tool. All right, so this is a Volkswagen. This is a 2015 model. I'm gonna do a full scan because I'm just gonna cover my ass. You know what it is. All right, and let's speed through this. I think he said that he got a brake switch circuit fault. Let's see. Let's scroll down. Yep, we definitely do have a brake switch problem. We also got the P0600. I mean, that was the timing problem that he came in for. Not with me, but another shop. But we got a P0703 brake switch problem, and we got a 00526 brake switch circuit error board and a pausable signal. Right, so the pausable signal letting me know that whatever is sending the signal is not really matching up and the ECU is confused right now. So what I gotta do next is probably go after the brake switch. In this vehicle, the brake switch is on the master cylinder, is not on the brake pedal. So let's go on the brakes and let's see if exactly, if you can see what's going on, if I'm stepping on the brakes, if it's really communicating or not. Okay, let's go into read data by channel. Now I don't know what it is. I don't speak Volkswagen. Let's go into live data and let's basically step on the brake and let's see how it reacts. Okay, I'm looking for some sort of direction. Right, so my ABS warning lamp is there. It's staying on. I'm gonna step on the brake. I'm not sure exactly why the flashing glow plug light is tied into the brake switch. Or is it because the ECU is not seeing the signal? He doesn't know exactly what to do. Possible. I had a fault like this before on a Sorento, so kind of familiar with how a brake switch, talks to the BCM and also the ECM and also the ABS, so the information they gather. So you can, when you step on your brake, you send out a signal, but all of the modules tend to use this signal from the brake switch to know exactly what to do, to turn on the back brake lights, to slow the vehicle RPM down to the transmission takes it as well. Okay, as I said, man, let's go on the hood and let's see exactly if we can locate this brake switch. Alright, as I mentioned, this brake switch is on the master cylinder. It's not located inside the vehicle, so it's right under here. It has been held with a torque bolt, so we gotta get access to it. So I'm not sure if can I get to it without removing this box. Let's see if that could be done. So I'm gonna get to the brake switch, which is located under this master cylinder, without moving the airbox. I just gotta remove this one bolt that's holding it, right? Can't remember what size it was. Is it a T30 or T20? But I mean, so let's see if we can remove it without actually taking this box off, because I'm really not feeling to do all that work. So just give me a minute. I'm trying to hold the camera. Let me set the camera down. I got my camera buddy there now. Shout out to Brooke. She just helped me out. So this is the brake switch, right? So it's a Hall effect type brake switch. So it basically uses a magnet to cut the signal, from the master cylinder. But the brake light is remaining on. So what I'm gonna do is, let me show you a trick. Since it's a magnet that's cutting the signal back and forth, let's use a magnet to see if we can trigger it to see if the brake switch is coming off or not. I mean, the customer did replace the brake switch and the light is still remaining on. So I got my maintainer on because I'm going to be here for a little bit. The brake switch sensor, okay, so this is a 4-wire type. You have the 3-wire as well, right, where we have a positive, a negative, and 2 signal. All right, so I'm going to show you a nice little trick you can use to see if your brake switch is working. All right, so with a magnet, I'm just going to basically hook my multimeter up, and you just use a magnet and just go across the sensor and take a look at the brake light and see if it's coming off. Right, so that's letting me know that the sensor is good. So the question is, why the brake lights remaining on if the customer replaced the switch, he went in for timing, and now he got the brake light remaining on for no reason. And the next garage, all they told him is he need a brake switch. Okay, not to mention they still have the timing problem, but we're here to just fix this brake system. All right, so I got my scope hooked up. Let's go in the vehicle and let's look at some signals while we stepping on the brakes and see if we could figure out if we have a signal that's dropping off. Is it power? Is it ground? Is it ECU not seeing the information that he needs from the brake switch? So my power and ground is the yellow and red waveform, and the blue and the green is the signal, right? And I'm stepping on the brake. All I'm seeing is signal coming from one, and it's kind of blocky. It's not really giving me that nice clean square wave I'm expecting to see. Like, they see it's supposed to start like 12 volts and drop to ground, and I'm expecting to see the blue waveform do the same when I step on the brake, but I'm not seeing nothing from the blue. Let's see if my plug is hooked up properly. It is. This scope has that feature where you can, know exactly if you're making contact while you're in the pins. So why am I not seeing no movement or anything coming off that signal where the blue waveform is hooked up to? Alright, let's go back in the vehicle and let's run the scan and the waveform again. Right, so I'm stepping on the brake. You see the blue waveform is like really low, and also you see the green is coming out really choppy. Right, my power is staying high, and from time to time you actually see it dropping off as well. Okay, so let's remove this master cylinder and let's take a look and see if the magnet is there, if it's broken or something. I'm not too familiar with what's going on with this master cylinder, but I want to see if the magnet is there. So I'm going to use a tool that I have to tell if something is strong magnetism. All right, so in the flat spot of this master cylinder, it have a magnet that goes back and forth every time you step on the brake, and for some unknown reason it's not moving at all. Right, so let's set up a simulator and let's see,
1 hour later.
Okay, alright, so I got a little simulator set up, right, so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. I'm applying power and ground to the brake switch, and you see as we move the plunger that we gain nice clean square wave compared to what we was getting earlier. So I believe the plunger was stuck for some unknown reason, and that was like stopping the switch from working. So since we've been moving it back and forth, we actually got it to move. So let's put it back on the vehicle and let's see if it works. So I just plugged in the brake switch, a master cylinder. I just asked one of my boys to just push the plunger while I'm observing the light. So let's see if what we did worked. Right, so we gotta have the key on. I'm not seeing the glow plug light anymore. Press, light is on, off, again. So that letting us know that what we did fix this vehicle. So we had a stuck master cylinder that's causing the brake switch to act up, and I'm not sure exactly why it did. If you went in for timing, how come you got a brake switch problem? So as you see, as he push on the plunger, the light is coming off and on, and that letting us know that, you know, everything is good. So the ECU is seeing the signal, and the BCM as well to turn on the brake light. So yeah, I want to call this definitely a fix. So let's hop in the vehicle and clear the codes and ensure that all is well before we call the customer. And yeah, that's it. So no parts was needed. You just need to free up the master cylinder. And this was the brake switch that the customer purchased. So I believe this one is good. So you end up with a spare brake switch because guys didn't know how to diagnose properly. So they launched parts at it. You know how it is. Usual. Okay, so let's start the vehicle up, and we have no glow plug light flashing as well. So that's letting me know that you definitely fixed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. If you don't like this video, give me a thumbs down. But leave a comment down in the box. Hit that bell notification for more videos and all that good stuff, man. I mean, thanks for the support. This was a nice, easy one, and that's about it. Until next time, peace.